setting new standards in podcast excellence. You have joined the WBT, fully focused on business and taxes. Here is your host, Michael Lodge.
And welcome to the WBT. This is Michael Lodge. So it's been almost over 2 weeks, well, almost a week and a half since I've been on the WBT doing my podcast on business and taxes. Let me tell you my story. It's not I look back on it now and I laugh. I decided because every year I come out to California in my Burbank office to start up the tax season in my office and get ready for the clients and add new forms, whatever I need to do to get ready for the 2017 tax season. So I thought, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a motorhome and I will be able to drive it across the United States and I will be able to live in my motorhome instead of spending $2,000 a month on hotels. I thought, I'm going to be really smart about this and buy a motorhome. So that's what I did. I bought a motorhome. Beautiful inside and out. So I started driving down the road. I got 15 miles away from Atlanta. And whammo, the engine blew. I sat alongside the road waiting for a tow truck to come for 4 hours. And it finally showed up and towed me to an RV repair place. And there sits my RV. So I think I got a ride back to my home in South Carolina. Got on a plane the next morning. Got to the airport bright and early. I'm always early to my flights whenever I fly. So we get on the plane and the taxi's out, and then the pilot goes, "I'm sorry, but we're having hydraulics problems, so we're gonna have to go back to the gate." So then everything became even worse because then we had to get on a bus, which is an hour and a half ride from Greenville, South Carolina to Charlotte, North Carolina airport in order to get our plane rides here to California. So my RV broke down, my plane broke down, and then I get to California and wouldn't you know it, the air conditioning in my car stopped working. So I had to take it in because it's still in the warranty. So I get there and they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, we cannot cover this in the warranty because our rock hit the condenser of the air conditioner." Which really upset me because I thought a warranty covered everything from head to toe. So $700 out of the pocket to fix a condenser on a warranted car. So that's how I got to California with everything breaking down. I did get here, but it's costly, I tell you. So I'm thinking, you know what? I hope this is what God is trying to tell me, to get everything fixed prior to the new year. And I think maybe that's what he's also telling me personally. Sit down. Take inventory of everything that I have done and everything that I need to do to make 2018 even a better year. I mean, it was an expensive message, but I think I've got it. And I think maybe we all need to get this. Sit down between today and tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, and think about life in general. Think about what has happened. Forgive, forget, move forward, and approach 2018 with a clean slate. Think about it just a few minutes, because I think that was the message that I was getting, is that I needed to have a clean slate. I tell you, 2016, 2017 was a bitch. I'm telling you, it was the worst year ever. So many things happened. So many things that could literally crush you. Spiritually and mentally and physically. If I would have let it get me down. But instead I decided to move forward. And try to do better things. Try to create a better business philosophy. Trying to get more spirituality into my life and to share it. Because if we get spirituality into our life, we have to share it. If we get positive things that happen in our business life, we must share it. So life goes on. In 2018, I really believe will be a better year for you and for me. And if we keep up with our spiritual life, that will keep us on a good road instead of a road that is weaving and going all over the place. But if we can stay on the straight and narrow through our beliefs, through our spiritual feelings, we will do okay. So that we make those good choices instead of bad choices. Most of everything that happens to us is because of our choices. Who we've decided to hang around with, who we've brought into our inner circle, who we have decided to put our trust in. It's who we choose, it's our choices. And we need to learn how to make better choices in our lives. That's just the way it is. So this is my last podcast for 2017. And I look forward to 2018 because so many new things are going to happen, especially in the tax law, in the business rulings that we're going to have to deal with. We have changes coming towards us, and we need to accept those changes, and we need to work within those changes. So over the next 2018, it's still going to be our learning sessions every single day. We're still going to have Political Tuesdays. And we're still going to try to teach you and work with you to have you become better business people and better stewards of your money, and that we understand how the tax rules will affect us. Our business philosophy has changed a lot, where we're getting away from dealing with individuals on a day-to-day basis. We are doing more business work, more small businesses, helping startups, helping individuals resolve issues within their businesses or companies, looking more at the risk of doing business, and trying to give better direction on how to get through another day in business. But I say to you again, in order to do business in a moral way, we need to find a moral solution within our lives. So I ask that you all have a good 2018, but it starts with you. Sit down. Focus on what you need to do. Plan it out. If you need to repent it out, repent it out. If you need to get more wisdom, get more wisdom. But find that moral road that you can direct your lives and direct your business in a better direction. That's what it's all about. I know a lot of people still continue to ask me, why is it that you mix your religious beliefs or your spiritual beliefs in with your business when you talk to each and every single one of you? It's because you need some type of moral direction in order to take your business to a successful place. So 2017 is almost done. Think about it. Pray about it. And focus on 2018, because I feel that 2018 has a lot of positive things that are coming our way. Grasp onto it. Get rid of the bad and grasp onto the good. So 2017, bye-bye. 2018, get here as fast as you can get here. Because I still have to pick up an RV over there in Atlanta, Georgia, or by Atlanta, Georgia. And I gotta get it home. And going home is the best spot to really think about what needs to happen to become a better business people. So I ask that God be with you in 2018. And I ask that as we move along together in our learning sessions every day, keep an open mind. Ask me questions. Send me questions. But let's learn together for 2018. And let's become better at our business, better at our personal lives, and better at being fiscally sound as we work together. Again, Happy New Year, everybody. God bless you. And I'll talk with you soon. This is Michael Lodge for the WBT.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.
Setting new standards in podcast excellence. You have joined the WBT, fully focused on business and taxes. Here is your host, Michael Lodge.
One other message. 2018 will have a lot of new tax changes. And we're going to get out to you pretty soon a very good explanation of how this is going to change each and every single one of you and what you need to do for 2018. The other issue is that probably maybe late January, early February, each of you are going to have to fill out a new W-4. And that W-4 is going to tell your employer what you need to do. Because as you know, all the tax rates change. But I don't believe the W-4s will be out by the Internal Revenue Service until late January or early February. I might be wrong on that, but that's what I've been told. So sit down and really study this. In January, we're going to go over some of the tax changes that need to be done. We may even go over the W-4 and what you need to do to get it to your employer. Okay, because the tax rates will change and it will affect you based upon the rates or what your earnings are for that entire year. So we'll talk more about that. So please stay tuned because we are going to talk more and more about that. Again, this is Mike Lodge for the WBT.
Thank you for listening to the WBT with Michael Lodge. Join us again tomorrow as we explore more about business and taxes. Follow us on iHeartRadio and go to our podcast website at www.wbtpod.com and listen to all of our podcasts and read our blogs.
World of business and taxes on double